Guys, they said, whom God have blessed, no man can curse. Hey, my people, sometimes it's not all about parading yourself on social media or always doing one or two to show yourself. No, it's all about the grace of God. And we all know that among these whole women, even though some people will say, hey, QueenNaomi is KBS's this, that, we all know that QueenNaomi is a child of grace. Yes, that is who she is. Right now, they said the way KBS have been honoring QueenNaomi, these other Oloris, they are being restless over it. And the fact remains that according to what we are hearing, allegedly, don't forget that they are all alleged information because we do not live in the palace. They say KBS is not even looking at their face, whether they are okay with his decisions lately or not. Someone like Igby, from the look of things, is beginning to look like Igby is tired of fighting Queen Naomi's return because she have seen that Kabiyesi can do anything just to ensure that Queen Naomi returns if all the information we are gathering is the truth, okay? So, and at this point, it's no longer the time that she will always say over her body will Queen Naomi return back to the palace. No, this time around, she's no longer like that. From what we are hearing, they said they have allowed Kabiyesi to do his thing. But the fact remains that Kabiyesi is putting it to their faces that what he feels for Queen Naomi is stronger than what he feels for all of them, of which we all know that it is expected. There is no how a man will love 6 wives, abi 7 wives. Some people will say Kabiyesi have knocked his own 7 doors. But the fact remains that his first wife, which is Queen Naomi, is so special to him. Of course, she should, because one, he did not marry her as someone's ex-wife, like some of these other women. He did not marry Queen Naomi with a son or a daughter or other children, like some of these women that have children in their previous marriages. There are a lot of things that makes a man to love a woman beyond control. Even though at some point it was looking like they are not meant to be and all of that. But from what we are hearing right now, Kabiyesi is doing everything to ensure that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace. And the information have it that Queen Naomi, on the other hand, have been reciprocating too. So this is something that some people thought would never happen, especially those of them who call themselves Calabash Carrier. You know, they think that with their juju and their manipulations, they are going to manipulate Queen Naomi out of the palace completely and she will never come back. But they don't know that destiny may delay, but it will never be denied. So my people, they say something happened in the palace that makes these women to cry like never before. Kabiyesi have a lot of cars in his palace, according to what we are hearing. Expensive ones at that, as in luxurious cars. Cars that are very, very expensive. The women, they have their own cars, though, because we all know that they are doing well for themselves too. We cannot deny that. But you know that there's nothing that gives more joy than enjoying your husband's wealth. Especially as a queen, you need that special treatment. You need that luxurious treatment. And the information have it that this set of cars only goes out when Kabiyesi is going out. No matter who you are as a wife, you dare not move out with those cars. But now that they say Queen Naomi wants to come to the palace for the preparation of the full moon ritual, you know they say she have been coming. Because information have it that these rituals that they are doing for her is not a child's play. It's not 1, it's not 2, it's not 3. And a lot of things are going on. You know, the rituals no be small thing from what we are hearing. And I say now, wow. It's not easy to marry a king, a big king at that. A great one. It's not easy. It is not easy. So they say why Queen Naomi wants to come to the palace for the preparation of that rituals, Kabiyesi ordered that his fleet of cars, those expensive, the most expensive ones, the ones that only him can ride on, they are the ones that was sent to go and get Queen Naomi to the palace. And they said some of these Oloris, they were all present because, I think this their festival, there's this particular festival, is it Olokun or what, that they are doing this period. I think the thing is still ongoing. I don't know, but it started few days ago. So most of them are always present in the palace. So they said almost all of them were in the palace when Queen Naomi came to the palace with those cars. And the way she was coming out of the car, oh, majestically. And they said they also noticed something again. They said ever since Queen Naomi left the palace saying that she's no longer interested in the marriage, she wasn't wearing her whites as usual. That while she was in the palace, she's always wearing white. And ever since she left, she have stopped wearing white. Because maybe she have made up her mind that she's not going back. But destiny is destiny. It is only the will of God that will be done in her life. Sometimes her own will not be done. And I think the will of God is that she will return back to her matrimonial home. And we are noticing that right now, she have started wearing white again. And they said the moment Kabiyesi saw her stepping out, Kabiyesi smiled. And the other Oloris, they couldn't hold it. Information have it that the only one person who have the audacity, the guts, to go and confront Kabiyesi over the treatment that Kabiyesi is giving to QueenNaomi, which he doesn't give to them, happens to be Ebony, according to what we are hearing. No, don't forget I was not there. But unfortunately, they said Kabiyesi gave a strict order that none of them should be allowed into his chambers until QueenNaomi leaves the palace. Because most of the times that QueenNaomi comes these days, they say she will just come. After whatever that it is that brought her to the palace, she will just go. So when Ebony was making effort to go and see Kabiyesi, they said the security in charge told her that there will be no need for her to start being dramatic, because they told her in low and quiet tone that Kabiyesi have given order that none of them should come until QueenNaomi leaves, and she wanted to create drama. And they said one of the security told her that this is not time for this, that it's better that she respect herself so that it will not be like they carried out Kabiyesi's order on her. Maybe Kabiyesi's order was to throw out any of them that tries to enter by force. And they say when they left, the kind of tears that they shed, no be here. I say, now wow, what audacity. Now wow. Anyway, she and Igbi are the only people who can confront Kabiyesi in this manner. Based on what we are hearing, don't forget that we do not live with them. We don't know them in person. Always bear that in mind. So my people, now so we hear, and I said, let me come and share it with you. Like I told you, they are unverified information making rounds on social media. Always bear that in mind, okay? Thanks for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, follow my page, and share this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Bye. I love you.